Hey everybody, MorbTron here. Today is July 21st, 2020, which makes it a Tuesday and a reset day. So let's see what we have to do in Destiny 2 this week. Now you'll notice when you log in, Zavala again doesn't want to give us the continuation of his questline that will maybe, hopefully someday, when the season comes to an end, give us the exotic sidearm the Traveler's Chosen.
We've returned to the moon.
Someday, hopefully Bungie will let us continue this questline. But again, it seems like we are waiting another week at least for that to continue. But one good thing about this week is Grandmaster Nightfalls have returned. The end game of all end game, Grandmaster Nightfall. You have to be 1075 in order to do this. Here it says all fire team members must be at or above 1075 power to play this activity. I myself max out at 1074.5, so I can't do this yet. Hopefully I'll get lucky with some pinnacle drops. I haven't been able to raid the past couple weeks because all my friends stopped playing the game basically. But yeah, so we have Epitaph. This is for the Grandmaster, what you'll be dealing with here. Taken combatants generate blight geysers when defeated. We have Unstoppable and Overload champions. No radar. All of the contest modifiers from prior, so your light level is capped. Join in progress disabled. A lot more champions, lock loadout, match game, extra shields. If you wipe in a darkness zone, you go back to orbit, and your revives are limited, but you get more by defeating champions. And Sadia's endurance, which could be quite annoying. Knockback damage and distance is increased because this boss loves to boop. And also arc damage is increased as well. Not that that really matters in the Grandmasters, you're so squishy as well. But on Legend, which you can do for the 100k to get the pinnacle done, this is the version of the Nightfall that I do, is why I do anything else. It gives you the max amount of rewards as far as power goes, and then you're just done. Because I don't really care about farming for anything else. We have Empath, which is enhanced radar and take increased damage from melee. Unstoppable and Overload champions. Match game and Sadia's endurance again, so more arc damage and knockback damage and distance is increased. Now the farmable Nightfalls this week, we have Lake of Shadows, Strange Terrain, and Festering Core. Lake of Shadows, you can farm it for the kinetic, special weapon, grenade launcher, the malicious birthright. However, we all got a pretty much god roll version of it gifted to us from Zavala during his questline last week. And Strange Terrain, which gives you the Braytech Year 1 rocket launcher. Now, the one thing that I will mention about this is if you're looking to complete your collections and still have not gotten this rocket launcher, this strike will be disappearing next season. So if you're a collection person, you're a completionist, you want to collect all the Braytech weapons from Year 1, make sure you farm out this strike while you can for that rocket launcher because there's no other source for it, and it is going away next season. And the Festering Core gives you absolutely nothing, so there's no reason to do that at all. Now, the regular strike playlist has a Solar Singe this week, and on day 1 it's Grounded and Brawler, so if you're curious about the modifiers there. In Gambit, absolutely nothing has changed. What a surprise. In Crucible, the weekly rotators this week are Team Scorched and Lockdown. I'm sure there'll be a whole 7 people doing Lockdown this week, but if you are not really a fan of taking yourself too seriously in the Crucible, Team Scorched is kind of your meme playground. Just shoot giant fireballs at each other, and I'm bad at it myself. I'm not good at Scorched at all, but maybe it's because I'm not a mountaintop main, because Scorched kind of plays like you're just using a mountaintop. So there you go. But again, it's the only rotator with playing this week because Lockdown is just bad. So that's what I'll be doing. 4 games of Scorched, and then back to regular Crucible. The flashpoint this week is on the EDZ, and the Pyramid ships, those bags of Doritos, are back on IO because they just love to spend time with Asher Mir. He's such a warm, caring, compassionate NPC. I just love the guy. So, Lost Oasis is where you will find those extra spicy Doritos, and we'll have to collect our darkness motes from them this week. The moon. Can never forget about the moon. Now, the Nightmare Hunts this week. We have Omnigul, Zydron, and we have Skolas. Now, Bungie did nerf the the farmability of these. I used to care a lot about what we had available because you can farm Altered Element and Umbral Engrams pretty consistently from these. And you can't anymore. So there was something worth doing in Nightmare Hunts, and now there's not. So there's another activity down the drain. Thanks, Mr. Bungo. Let's get away from Zavala because he doesn't shut up. And then we'll take a look and see what the Eververse has to offer for us this week. If there's anything worth spending money on, or even just Bright Dust. So for real-life monies, we have Dubious Correlation. If you're a fan of conspiracy theories, this will probably be the emote for you. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. We have the Aerial Snap Kick, which is a finisher. Just a kick. Not really all that cool. We have the... Oh, okay. We're not doing that. We have the CANOPUS TRIREME. Basically, this Sparrow has balls on it. It has a little ball and a big ball. Usually that's an issue, but not for the Sparrow. Well, so if you like balls... Also, that ball has fire going through it. That's not healthy. If you like balls, this Sparrow's probably for you. There you go. We have the Study Time emote if you are a fan of books, I guess. Warlocks taking a knee, reading a book. There you go. Probably do that in the middle of a Crucible match, right before they solo Nova Bomb you. Then we have the Eager Beaver emote. Interesting, I guess. Now for Bright Dust. We actually have some good ones this week. We have a Sour Taste, which doesn't look like much as you just sit there. It looks like you're about to push a stack of books off a table, but if you stop the emote, you push the books off the table, kick them, and then stomp them. That's probably the most Titan emote I've ever seen in my life, and I love it. I need this emote in my life. I'm buying that. I am buying that right now. And we have the Adonis Blue Sparrow. Very unique looking Sparrow. Very common looking contrail coming out the back of it. But if you want a unique, cool looking Sparrow, this is it. This is very cool. I gotta say, I dig this Sparrow. I dig it a lot. For other Bright Dust goodies this week, we have, for Titans anyway, the embodiment of the WARBEAST, which changes the looks of Dune Marchers, or sorry, Dunefang Pauldrons. I got that wrong. My apologies. For Warlocks and Hunters, I don't know. You just have to log in and check, I guess. Quality Cut is an old ship from earlier on in this year in Shadowkeep. This is from Season of the Undying. Very odd-looking ship, very unique. I don't know. Seems like a Warlock would be piloting that ship to me. And we have the Fluid Dance. Just a dance. Just grooving. And we have the Pumping Up emote as well. Very Titan emote. I can't see a Warlock or a Hunter pumping iron, getting buff. They don't need to. Titans do. So I'm buying that emote. And we have the class item from the Intrepid Explorer set, which was from all the way in Season of Opulence. Probably the best season so far in Destiny 2 history. I'll go ahead and purchase that because I don't have it yet. And I'm almost out of Bright Dust. This is sad, but my amount is 1337. The sign from Deej. Everything will be okay. We have the Vanguard Magnus Gloss Shader. If you're a fan of shiny blue and orange, I guess. I like clashing colors myself. We have Descendant Vex Chrome. There is no chrome in this at all. It is not shiny. You are a rusty, corroded Vex with that shader. We have the Safety First if you want to be a traffic cone. There you go. And we have the Temperature Wash. Apparently there's red in this shader. I don't know. I don't mind it. I don't mind the shader at all. Very neutral colors if you're looking to maybe blend in a little bit, not be so flashy. There you go. And nobody cares. Nobody cares about transmat effects, but here's a tiger. There you go. So if you want to be tight like a tiger, you can do that. But that is it for this week in Destiny 2. So we have Grandmasters and just everything we had weeks prior. Nothing else new. Go figure. But that is it for this video. So if you liked it, hit the like button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new here, subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. But do not forget to have a good day, everybody. And I will catch you all next time.